Shalom, this is Shin Kemp, looking at Jasper, Florida. First and foremost, I'd like you all praise and honor and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Kyle, Alam La, Yahweh Bashima Shai, Bashem, Havakak Wadas Ma'amoth. Also, double honors to elders, Apostle GMS, double honors to as well, R1 Basharala. Peace is best to 1/3, and Sassy for elect. This is going to be a quick little lesson. It's going on. I'm going to get the name in a second, but I just go ahead and get it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and 14. And no marvel, well, sorry, 13. For such are false prophets, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of the Mashiach. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. This lesson is going into the creations. Esau made this world a wilderness. Esau made the whole world a wilderness, man. This is his dominion. This is his place right now. This is Job 9:24. The world will give to the hands of the wicked. This place is also looked as a spectacle. Everyone has eyes on it. Country using the American dollar, a whole bunch of countries using the American dollar. Of course, less and less now, and that dollar, because that dollar is depreciating. That value of the dollar. It is so. This place, America, is a spectacle. People look at it, good or bad, and whether look at it good or bad, they see it as a quote unquote example. They use it, and ultimately they see it as something good, the American dream, the American way, stuff like that. So, and they're constantly looking at the idols of it as well. And it's really this is really actually a good topic. Just going on the stuff you see. I just talked about in my last video just now. The BT Awards, man. I guess they game up or whatever, and you see that online, and that's the thing you hear at work or whatever, or some internet people doing internet stuff. So nonetheless, those are seen as they look at it as idols. That's idolatry. They looked at it as whatever, gods and stuff, deities. Well, I mean, hopefully they don't be getting a whole deity, but it is idolatry. They worship and all that stuff. But nonetheless, this is what this place is. This is Babylon. This is the land of confusion. This and who's on the spectacle, who's on high right now is also Esau, the Caucasian race. They sit on high as well, man. They're not supposed to be in that seat of power. I mean, they're here, of course, but they're gonna fall, and they're not supposed to be here forever and ever, like how we supposed to be. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. So yeah, just going into this place, gazingstock and the spectacle, and people look at it for American dream or for money, and that was the point. Ultimately, it was like some internet dudes doing internet stuff, and it was like a video. I say quick testimony, but one a couple of comments just said, because it was basically pointless. It was a pointless, vain thing to talk about, and they were just trying to get caught up. And a commentator said, "I'm employed, so what's going on?" So either way you look at it, either you are a thumb thugger and you just look at television all the time, or look at all this stuff and you just caught up on it like that's the best thing, that's best thing in the world, or you're on the other side, but you're still the same side. You're a money maker and try to be a breadwinner, but you still fall behind. You still fall short because you don't have the Lord. If you have riches, so be it, man. Rich or poor, praise you the Lord. But if you don't have the Lord, then what? Are you really rich? The true riches are not physical. So this is what this place is seen as, getting that part that this is a virgin place, like untouched. This it look it's ten delicate. This Isaiah chapter 47:1. Come down and sit in dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender delicate. So this place is, for ours phylacteries, for all the reasons having that, having the mirth right now. Of course, it's slowly depleting, but and having that be touched by war and everything, or missiles ultimately. This place is seen as a very good spectacle, but nonetheless, it's not going to lead you nowhere. It's not going to lead you to the Lord. Well, the Lord going to lead you to Him. Wayward of a thought or a dream, or like a man of the Lord, or an angel. Who knows? But nonetheless, this place America is not that. This place America, America Vespucci, this Babylon, Rome incarnated is not a land of peace and justice, how they say, man. This is a place of death and pestilence, of wickedness and darkness. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 14. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So this, just trying to get that lesson, that point, just going in on this place is a spectacle. And 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 ultimately, people serve it. People worship that. People worship that image. That this place can, it's ultimately a distraction. Everything you see on the internet, everything you see on TV, or the money, it's all a distraction. It's all a distraction from the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And Esau has properly instilled it into the people and these heathens that this place is perfect. Even the ones that feel like it's not, they still are a part of the society. I think about like what you call it um well, shoot, it's a lot of examples, man. You could say Jake, you could say uh I don't know, like woke people, like they know there's not a good place, but they still serve it, you know, and it's vain, it's foolish, it's not important. And the true spectacle in gazing stock is not this place, it's like here. This place is supposed to be gazing stock, but it's like how this place is. We are as well. On the right hand side, this place is gazing stock on the left hand side. I mean, it's wicked. It's supposed to be gazing stock. Everybody will look at it and laugh. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 4:9. For I think that Yahweh sent forth us the apostles last, as they were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to the angels, and to men. This place is made a spectacle, unrighteously. We're supposed to be a spectacle because the angels are rejoicing when a brother come in the truth. And a single man coming in the truth, that man has become a new creature. And of course the world looks at it as either what you call it, fools, or fools for Yahweh by Shemal Shai, or they look at it as princes, And, some heathens might already look at us as kings, Nonetheless, we can be Yahweh Dazal. Yahweh Dazal part of that number of the ones who were found without guile in their mouth. They're gonna be saved and get their reward, get their crown of life that ain't being written in the book of life. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. So come, man, this place America, is a unrighteous gaze. It was an unrighteous gazing stock, man. And it was a very laughable place because everyone that's involved in this place is just involved in vanity, stuff that's not important. Stuff you see on the internet, it might make you laugh or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's foolishness. You know, at the end of the day, this place gonna be destroyed if you don't, and you gonna be destroyed if you don't turn to the Lord, man. I mean, that's just the truth. But the gospel is that you can be saved through the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It says the rich sit in a low place. The rich is the average Joes. The men, women, children. Ultimately the men with a sweat, what's it called? A dicky outfit on, man. Drinking coffee, just finna go to work. You know, with a beard or a garment, you know, fro, you know, all that. Or something, you know, might give or take. We go on the highways and byways and saying the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, saying about this place being destroyed, talking about the history of our people, man. The falling away of us, you know. But all this is to bring it back, you know. This is a church built with hands. This is art built with hands, you know. But of course, not physical hands, spiritual hands. All right, and just going into the point, just like the comment, uh, I'm employed. It's like a video, man. The two internet people doing their stuff, man. Uh, the significance of being employed or getting money is sometimes over stuff. You know, that's feels less meaningful, but at the same time, it's just as meaningless because if you don't have riches in the name of the Lord, then you don't have riches at all, man. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. So come, man. Righteousness will deliver you from death, not money. It's not gonna save you. It's not gonna make you live longer. It's not gonna make your family live longer. It's not gonna make you immortal or eternal. It's not gonna cause you, basically to flee from death. You're going straight to it. You know, if you don't have the Lord, at least, you know. But man, I think that was it, man. Just going to the idolatry of this place, and the wickedness and the vanity of this place being made on high, you know, and our people looking at it as, a great thing. And even the small stuff, small stuff being made a spectacle. Of course, now you see all that streaming, all that's cool. You can get money off of that. But nonetheless, it's not more important than the Lord. You know, it's not something you should take pride in. Not take pride. What's the word? I don't know. Idolatry. Something you shouldn't praise. Get your money and get out, man. Get out of this matrix. You know, I want this place to be destroyed. You know, even if there's a brother in the truth streaming right now, or an internet person other than YouTube, of course. You know, I pray you make it out just like me. Yeah, I'm part of that number. But ultimately, I want the place destroyed. You know, in the name of the Lord, Yahweh on my side. Thus saith the Lord. You know, this place is gonna be destroyed and it will be destroyed. All right. But nevertheless, that was a little lesson. Y'all really thought I was edifying a little lesson. And with that, I just want to say shalom.